Showtime, my friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Shogun Zorra and thank you for tuning in. And today, as you can see in the title, we're reacting to Japanese was shocked by anime characters named in different languages. So yeah, it's really interesting because when anime comes to another language, sometimes it gets localized, and sometimes they change names for the audience. Sometimes maybe they think it's easy to pronounce or it doesn't sound really off compared to other names. I don't know, but we'll see. As you can see in the title, yes, I'm German. If you don't know, I used to make anime YouTube videos on this channel, and you can watch them. Yeah, I will talk about like the German pronunciation or the German perspective of the specific anime characters or anime in general. So yeah, let's start the reaction. I'll pause and then talk something over it. 3, 2, 1, go.
일단 일본은 사토시.
진짜 이름 사토시라고요?
That's true, yes. Sometimes I forget it's Ash Ketchum. You know everybody Ash Ketchum because the English, probably the English localization. But yeah, Ash Ketchum in German is also Ash Ketchum. Sometimes in German, in some animes, we have the localization names from the English version. And sometimes we take from the Japanese version. I don't think there's ever was, I cannot think of an anime where the German localization was changed. Like the names was really changed. Except maybe one, but we'll see. Let's see the video. 지우, Korean. 안녕하세요. Hello.
혹시 애니메이션 좋아하세요?
네.
This is a Korean channel. Okay, fair enough.
어떤 애니메이션 좋아하세요?
I'll talk about Korean. Kimetsu no Yaiba.
아, 키미츠노의
예, 그렇네.
저는 엄청 많이 봐요. 요즘에는 최애아이
Oshinoko.
제가 아이돌 알아요. 네.
어렸을 때는 이제 나루토랑 원피스 보고
Honestly,
데스노트도 좋아하고
I'm going to be very interested in other names because I only know like German and the English version.
But I like it, the classics
Japanese.
like Evangelion.
Like to see
저희가 애니메이션 좋아하는 거를 얘기를 했는데
animation,
잘
anime.
못
It's the
알아듣는
same.
그 이유가 제 생각에는 나라마다 언어가 다르니까
Yeah, that's
제목도
true.
다른 것 같은데 또 오모이 마스크
Yeah. Like I mentioned, because of localization, sometimes they change not only the character's name, also sometimes the anime itself name. Example, Kimetsu no Yaiba, Demon Slayer. But Kimetsu no Yaiba would literally not be called Demon Slayer. Yaiba is Blade, and Kimetsu. Oh yeah, so we'll see.
근데 그럴 수도 있어요. 그러면 포켓몬스타는 어떻게 말해요?
Pokemon Star, Pokemon. Swap version.
In the United States, you would say Pokemon.
한국은
In German, we'll also say Pokemon. Pokemon, yeah. Pokemon, yeah. It's the same like in the English.
포켓몬스터
In
Pokemon,
India, we
so.
say Pokemon.
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 Pokemon. The Pokemon. Okay.
In Brazil we say Pokemon.
In Spain, we say Pokemon.
Okay, it's the same as the English.
일본은 포켓몬 아니면 포켓몬스타라고 하는데
It's basically the same, but just
포키몬이
네.
귀여운 것
it's
같아요.
shortened Pokemon from Pokemon.
포켓도 또 귀엽고
포켓몬스타 치면
It's a Japanese Digimon, also No, it's not.
Pocket.
몬스터볼에서 나오니까
Pocket.
Oh yeah, see?
Monster. Oh my god. 아니요 모르겠어요.
그 몬스터볼이 쬐끈해가지고
Oh
거기서
my,
나와서
yeah, I just literally said it.
그렇지 않을까
그렇지 않을까?
We say, we have our own words for pocket. That's why we never thought in English.
Okay, that makes
한국에서는
sense.
주인공이 지우라는 캐릭터거든요.
Jiu, that's funny. Like I mentioned, in German we have Ash Ketchum from the English localization. Because some animes in German, they take the localizations, names, and opening even from the English and then make a German version like Pokemon, example. And if you look Dragon Ball, example, names, sometimes attacks also are from the Japanese, derived from Japanese. So you see sometimes the opening is from the Japanese opening. And then, for example, Pokemon, they take the English version of the Pokemon opening and then make a German version of it, right?
다른 나라에서는 뭐라고 부르는지
That's
일단
Jiu.
일본은 사토시.
Satoshi.
사토시.
진짜 이름 사토시라고요?
사토시죠. 사토시가 먼저.
지우죠, 지우.
지우가 뭐예요? 사토시.
근데 in
It's probably because the number is usually like Pokemon because it's especially for kids, and yeah, that probably shows a name that fits character or fits fits everything around them, so that's why they localize it. But it makes sense. Also, if you know the Japanese and Korean history, it's maybe one of the reasons why they changed it.
The States, we would say Ash Ketchum.
어?
Ash Ketchum. So his name is Ash. His last name is Ketchum, like Ketchum all.
Oh wow, I didn't know. Catch him, like catch him all. It makes sense. I never noticed. Fair enough. Wow.
아, 그 케첩 말고요.
나니.
인도는 또 어떻게 부르나요?
인도에는 그냥 Ash로.
Ash, okay.
Ash, just Ash.
브라질에서도 그냥 애쉬예요. 네, 개춤만 불렀어요.
ketchup sounds like ketchup for me. So
That's
many
what he
people
said.
for sure they say ask ketchup.
So because Korean and Japanese one is different, do you guys think you can guess who the character is going to be? His name is Brock in English.
I don't know if it, what's
Same in-
bro?
Yeah. Can you guess?
I think
who
also the
character
same in German.
롱스톤?
I'm not sure.
롱스톤 아니면 꼬마돌?
Onyx, Brook.
Who do you think will be?
모르겠는데?
약간 돌 같은.
Give me a second. Let me check. Let me check first, real quick. Oh wow! So Pokemon also changed that. Like yeah, the German name for Brook is Rocco. I haven't watched Pokemon in years for a while, so every time I see Pokemon, I see always in English, so I'm familiar with an English name. But Rocco, interesting. Rocco. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Rocco. Oh goodness gracious! Wow. So they changed the Rocco. In English, Brook. Rocco, probably because of rock. Fair enough. The more you know.
그니까.
아, 사람이에요? 아, 웅이구나.
What's his name in Japanese?
타케시.
Takeshi.
타케시, 사토시도 좀 옛날에 많이 쓰던 그런 이름, 일본 이름. 그래서 타케시.
Do you know his name in Korean?
아, 한국에서는 웅이라고 하는데.
웅이.
네, 웅이.
되게 귀여운 이름이에요.
제가 봤을 때 그냥 웅인 것 같아요, 이름이. 웅. 그래서 근데 한국에서도 그렇게 흔한 이름은 아니어서.
Okay, fair enough.
Well, I'm a little bit older, so I really like Dragon Ball. All my childhood was with Dragon Ball.
Dragon Ball in German is also Dragon Ball. I think Dragon Ball, because it's already in Japanese and English name, I think everywhere is Dragon Ball. I don't think they in any other languages they change the name for Dragon Ball. But yeah, of course, in a different accent when they pronounce it. But
So, do you like Dragon Ball too?
Yeah.
I used to
Oh,
watch
really?
when I was young.
Still
그렇죠.
already from the past. So how do you say in Japanese Dragon Ball?
드라곤볼. 드라곤볼.
In the United States, we would say Dragon Ball Z.
드래곤볼 Z.
Yeah.
it's just basically so Dragon Ball.
드래곤볼.
Dragon Ball.
한국에서도 Dragon Ball Z.
In Brazil we say Dragon Ball Z.
In Spain we say Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, it makes sense. Zeta. Yeah.
Because
Dragon Ball's whole series, like beginning. Dragon Ball Z is like this second into the second series.
it's the
Yeah.
name of the
Yeah.
Zeta.
Instead of like
Yeah, Z.
Z, it's Zeta.
무슨 의미예요?
Living son.
왜?
그냥 스페인어로.
스페인 이름이에요.
그렇게 읽어요.
So in Spain, the main character we call
German Son Goku. Like I said, they don't really change the Son Goku. Yeah, makes sense.
him Son
German,
Goku.
yeah.
So
It says Son Goku.
I am very curious about how you say in Japanese and also in Korean.
일본은 성거쿠.
한국은 아마 손오공.
Son Gong. Oh wow. Son Gong. That's interesting. This is the first time I heard Goku's name in different languages. I mean, Son Goku. If it was someone from China, I wouldn't be surprised with Son Wukong because Son Wukong literally translated in Japanese is Son Goku. So yeah, basically Goku's name is Son Wukong, just in Chinese, because it's based off the folklore of Sun Wukong. Journey to the West.
아침된 것 같아서 너고.
Oh my goodness, that's funny.
진짜요?
아마 그걸로 알고 있어요. 저 어디서 봤는데.
Sun Wukong.
In the US, we just say Goku.
고쿠.
Yeah, we don't give him like the full name usually.
In India also we say Goku.
German say also, but I think German also
제가
just say Son
어렸을
Goku.
때 제일 처음으로 봤던 이제 애니메이션
나루토.
나루토
The thing is, some people clown on the German dub of Naruto. I don't know how it happens. I just pronounce like in Japanese Naruto, or in English Naruto, but in German say Naruto. It would be Naruto. I pronounce it like Naruto, like in Japanese. In English would be Naruto. Yeah, Naruto. In English would Naruto, and then in German Naruto.
나루토는 어떻게 부르는지 또 궁금한데 어떻게 부르나요?
일본은 나루토.
Yeah, Naruto,
In English, Naruto.
Naruto,
한국도 나루토.
인도도 나루토.
브라질도 나루토.
스페인도 나루토.
Everything is the same.
I think we're all the same for that one.
근데 이게 아마 똑같이 들리는 이유가 나루토 일본어 자체가 파침이 없잖아요. 그래서 나루토가 그냥 나루토 파침이 없는 거라서 다른 나라 다 똑같이 들리는 것 같아요.
맞아요. 나루토.
나루토.
혹시 다른 나라도 나루토가 인기가 많았나요?
네.
Yeah, Naruto is very, very popular around the world. Like Dragon Ball is well known. Naruto is it's an equal level as popular, like with Dragon Ball and Pokemon. I would say Dragon Ball, Pokemon a bit popular, but Naruto is way up there. Yeah.
진짜 많았어요.
아, 제2의 드래곤
드래곤볼.
저 초등학교 때 애들은 이렇게 뛰었어요. 학교에서 진짜 이렇게. 급식 시간에 이렇게 뛰어요.
Do you guys know about Digimonster? Or
Yes, now in German, of course, it's Digimon. It's the same. Of course, Digimon stands for digital monsters.
Digimon? Like, it was really popular in India. They used to play it on the show called Animax.
알죠.
그럼 한국하고 일본 이름 어떻게 달라요, 디지몬은?
일본은 데지몬.
한국은 디지몬 어드벤처.
Yeah, this is its full name.
네임이 아마 그거
Digimon Adventure in German.
In English, we
Yeah, Digimon Adventure is also German Deutsch. So if we translate it, it would be Digimon Abenteuer.
would say Digimonster.
In India we just say Digimon.
German we just say also Digimon.
In Spain we say Digimon.
Digimon.
디디몬.
No, another thing, but we don't say Digimon in German. We say Digimon. Digimon. Yeah. So I'm so just used to hearing English. That's why I almost forgot about it. It's Digimon, not Digimon. Like in original in Japanese and English and Digimon, but digital monsters. And then Digimon. We almost like it's literally the same like digital monsters, but yeah, German. Yeah, we say Digimon.
디지 이거는 왜 지 해요? 비비몬 아니에요?
디지몬.
좋은 질문.
이거
맞아요.
궁금해서 아까 배웠는데. 또 애니메이션 하면은 애니메이션의 꽃이 OST잖아요. 그래서
OC is one interesting example. Like I mentioned previously, Dragon Ball. From Dragon Ball, we have the German Dragon Ball has all the OST openings and characters name in the Japanese, like the Japanese. But of course, example, the opening sometimes is of the opening is it's the same in Japanese, but like a German cover of it, right? And in Japan, in America, it's way different. So OSTs and everything we are very familiar with the original Japanese one. In America, it's different. Even though I like the American OST, but the OG. If you grew up in Germany, you're already familiar with the OG original Japanese one because this is what we grew up watching.
OST가 다 나라마다 어떻게 다른지 한번 알려주세요.
그게 세대마다 다른 것 같은데 세대마다 많이 바뀌기 때문에 포켓몬이 아마 제일 유명하지 않을까 싶은데
What is the OST in Korean for Pokemon?
피카츄라 이츄 파이리 꼬부기.
This is so different because in English Pokemon, gotta catch 'em. Oh, that's everybody knows. In German, we have the German version of it. Ich will der Allerbeste sein, der keiner vor mir war. And then what we see here is also an opening like here. Like in Korean, what they mentioned is also way different. And if you watch the original Japanese first opening of Digimon, of Pokemon, it's also way different. So yeah, I personally I prefer the Japanese original one more than the English, what we all know as Pokemon opening.
버터풀 야도가
이거
티셔츠 또
뭐야?
갔어. 약간 이렇게 귀여운. 네.
I just know Pokemon. Like
I
in
know
English.
that one.
俺はこいつと旅に出るピカチュウ。
Yeah, I like this.
잘 모르겠어요.
진짜 다 다르네요.
네, 진짜 달라요.
좀 귀여워요.
Do you guys know Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yu-Gi-Oh! I think has to be the same. Yugi.
The iconic hair. Looks like lightning. How would you say it in Japanese?
일본에서는 유기오.
Yu-Gi-Oh. And in Korean?
한국에서는
Yu-Gi-Oh is basically Yugi-Oh is king in Japanese. Oh is king. It makes sense. Yugi-Oh, king of games. That's basically what's translated. So in German we also say Yu-Gi-Oh!
유희왕.
Yugi-Wang.
In English?
Yugi-Wang. Maybe it's Wang means. That's Wang mean Korean king? I'm not sure.
Yeah, we just say Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh!
Portuguese same.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
I
Yu-Gi-Oh!
think this one was really, really popular in the States because everyone had Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
오,
They're always playing.
브라질에서도 그 카드 있었대.
It was Yu-Gi-Oh cards or Pokemon cards. But it was
Yeah, in German also you
Are
you
a
also had
Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yu-Gi-Oh! In German we had Pokemon cards. We had Pokemon cards either, and you play around. We have Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I remember particularly in my elementary school we would play Yu-Gi-Oh a lot. Pokemon cards was also there, but Yu-Gi-Oh cards was way more because you could really battle each other out. Of course with the Pokemon you can also do it, but the thing is with Pokemon, almost no one really knew how to play Pokemon. Even the majority of people who collect the Pokemon card don't know. If you have Yu-Gi-Oh card, the majority know how to play Yu-Gi-Oh because in the series they play with the cards. In of course Pokemon they don't, they have just the monster itself.
Kid
Or you play Beyblade.
or Pokemon kid. You know what I mean?
브라질에 나루토 카드도 있었어요.
I think Pokemon was bigger for me.
There are no. I think not really when we
카드도 있다고?
전 둘 다죠. 포켓몬은 딱지이고 유희왕은 이제 카드.
일본은 다른데 좀. 일본은 포켓몬, 유기오, 듀엘 마스터즈.
듀얼 몬스타즈. 저희도 바쿠간도 있었어요.
아 진짜요?
네.
Bakugan Battle Brawlers.
바쿠간.
Bakugan,
진짜 오랜만이에요.
몰라요?
알아요.
Oh, I had so many of the little Bakugan.
일본 애니메이션
This is going to be interesting. SpongeBob.
스펀지밥이 유명하잖아요.
네.
궁금한데 또 나라마다는 또
I would say in a moment
스펀지밥을
something.
또 부르는지.
Of course, okay, let me tell you now. SpongeBob is everybody knows SpongeBob. I think SpongeBob is everybody in every language SpongeBob is the same. But the last name is going to be interesting because in English we have SquarePants because SpongeBob is a sponge, square, and wear trousers, right? It's SquarePants. But in German we call him SpongeBob Schwammkopf. If we translate this Schwammkopf, we SpongeBob Spongehead. Because SpongeBob is a sponge and has sponge head. So that makes sense. So that's going to be interesting. Yeah, so in German we call it SpongeBob Schwammkopf, meaning SpongeBob's sponge head.
다 스펀지.
It makes sense. Makes sense for the localization. But for many characters also in SpongeBob, they haven't, though they have changed the name, yeah, but some of them they kept it the same.
스펀지밥 아닐까요?
아니에요.
아니에요?
일본은 스펀지보브.
스펀지밥.
버브.
It's like just pronunciation.
In the US, we say SpongeBob, but the full name is SpongeBob SquarePants.
Yes.
Yeah.
한국은 네모 스펀지밥.
Name was SpongeBob.
네모.
Ah, square SpongeBob. Fair enough.
스펀지밥이 네모.
I scared square because in Japanese, like in Korean, like in East Asian, they say the last name before the first name.
India, it could be SpongeBob because of the accent. So I've heard many people say SpongeBob, but SpongeBob SquarePants.
In Portuguese, we say Bob Esponja, calça quadrada.
Oh wow,
Wow.
it's completely different. But it's almost the same, but
Sponge, it's esponja.
Esponja.
But we don't have word that finish with B, so we had the E again. So Bobby Esponja, calça it's pants, quadrada is square.
Ah, okay, that's almost similar to the English one, but they have just translated it to the
Happens the same in Spain.
Portuguese, like Portuguese
Bob
Portuguese.
Esponja, pantalones cuadrados.
Oh wow, it's way different.
스펀지밥 캐릭터 중에
That's interesting. Squidward, how people in English call it Squidward. What's Squidward in English full name? Because in German his name is Thaddeus Tentakel. Tentakel because of his tentacles. Tentakel, yes. Thaddeus is his first name and Tentakel would be his last name because of the tentacles, yes. What's Squidward's full name? Squidward because he's a squid, not an octopus, but a squid, makes sense.
징징이라는 캐릭터가 있네요.
징기지.
Squidward?
징징이는 또 어떻게 부르나요?
아마 일본에서는 이카루도.
Ikarad, oh, that's wow.
이카루도.
In
Of
America.
course, that's probably would be difficult for maybe Japanese kids to it would be difficult for Japanese kids to pronounce Squidward maybe because these would be way different. Of course, if they would watch it, they would learn to say it, but make it easy.
America or in Squidward? And his full name is Squidward Tentacles.
Squidward tentacles, yeah. Okay, wow, Squidward tentacles. That's interesting then. Squidward tentacles, because tentacles, like in German, his last name is Tentakel. It's almost literally the same just translation. But Squidward, because squid. Oh, now I've noticed something. Squid because Squidward's a squid, and Edward probably the name. They combined the name, so Squidward, Squid Edward, Squidward. But in German, they don't have the word name Squidward. We are just Thaddeus. Then it means there's completely different name that added to Squidward in German.
Everyone in English has full names, like first and last, but yeah.
한국에서는 징징이.
Jing
Jing.
In India, we say Squidward.
In Portuguese, we say Lula Moluscolo.
Lula Moluscolo.
Okay.
That's interesting.
Spain, we say calamardo.
Kalama. Ah, yeah, makes sense.
Because calamar is Odino.
Yeah.
너무 신기해요. 다 너무 다르니까 너무 신기해요.
확실히 애니메이션 이야기가 되니까 사람들 다 즐거워 보였어요.
애니메이션을 이렇게 다들 좋아하는지 몰랐는데 되게 다 좋아하시고 다 알고 계셔서 또 재밌었던 것 같아요.
Yeah, it's something that makes us more like united because we share things also in our childhoods.
네, 오늘은 다양한 일본 애니메이션에 대해서 얘기를 해봤는데요.
If you like the video,
Please like and subscribe.
Bye. Of course, the original video will be in the description below. You can watch it yourself. I felt like this was an interesting video because you can see like how in each country everybody has different names for particular characters. Except for some shows, except in Japanese, not all Japanese names are translated in our country. Example, Shingeki no Kyojin is in other country. Everybody knows Attack on Titan, and Dragon Ball, because it was translated, Dragon Ball is Dragon Ball, and also like the name also way different. So that was an interesting video. Yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, punch the like button and share it to all your friends. There's a part 2, I think, and about animation, about anime characters or like Japanese characters, like video games. I've seen like also like with Sonic or Mario. Yeah, if you enjoyed, if you want a part 2, yes, write down in the comment section below. My name is Shogun Zorra. Let your life shine bright. Share it to all your friends. Punch the like button and help me to get 1,000 subscribers because I'm making YouTube now for almost 8 years. Yeah, let your life shine bright. Peace.